Everyone thought the dog was just excited, until he sank his teeth into her sleeve. And in that single heartbeat, the entire base realized something was terribly wrong. Before anyone could shout a command, the yard erupted in confusion. Soldiers froze. The woman staggered back. Dust swirled in the bright afternoon sun. The seal dog, Titan, was never wrong, never reckless. And yet here he was, growling, pulling, desperate, almost begging. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing who's listening. At first, Sergeant Lena Ward tried to steady her breath. She reached for Titan's collar, whispering his name, but the dog yanked again, harder, as if dragging her away from something no one else could see. Around them, men exchanged uneasy glances. Titan wasn't just trained, he was legendary. The kind of dog who could find a buried wire in a desert storm. The kind of dog who reacted only when lives were on the line. And Lena, well, she'd only been on this base for 2 days. The whispers spread fast. Is she hiding something? Why's the dog acting like that? She better explain. Lena felt the weight of their stares pressing against her ribs. She thought she had left judgment behind. She thought she had escaped the questions that followed her from every deployment. She thought she'd never see distrust like this again. She was wrong. Titan suddenly stopped barking and stood rigid, staring directly at her vest. Not her face, not her hands, her vest. A chill crept up her spine. She felt the air shift. The wind stilled. Even the sun felt sharper, harsher on her skin. Sergeant Mills stepped closer, his boots crunching over the gravel. "Ma'am, don't move." Something in his voice, a trembling calm, made everyone step back. Lena swallowed. "Tell me what's going on." He didn't answer. Instead, he signaled the EOD technicians, who had already drifted toward the scene, sensing danger like wolves on instinct. The crowd thickened. Mechanics, medics, officers, drawn by the tension that crackled hotter than the noon light. Titan barked again, one sharp, warning blast. And then Lena felt it, a strange, tiny vibration near her ribs, like a heartbeat that wasn't hers. Her breath caught. No, not again. An EOD tech crouched near her. "Ma'am, there's a device sewn behind your plate carrier. I can see the stitching bulging." "Impossible," she whispered. The murmurs exploded. Someone gasped. Someone cursed. Someone whispered. She was targeted. Because she was. She knew it now. The ambush she survived last week wasn't finished. Whoever planted the bomb wasn't trying to kill her in the firefight. They wanted her to walk right into an American base, carrying death against her own people. For a moment, the world tilted. The dust, the heat, the staring soldiers, and Titan trembling, refusing to leave her side. "Hold still," the tech said. "We're going to help you." Lena closed her eyes as the squad moved. Fast, disciplined, fearless. Shields unfolded, tools clacked, commands cut the air. Soldiers flooded the yard, like a coordinated wave, forming a perimeter to protect everyone inside it. This was the part of war no one talked about, the part where survival depended not on strength, but trust. The tech finally sliced open the fabric. A small device slipped into his gloved palm. Armed, blinking, seconds from disaster. He held his breath. Everyone held theirs. With a precise twist, the blinking stopped. Silence swallowed the yard, and the entire base exhaled at once. Lena's knees gave way, but Titan steadied her with his body, whining softly. She placed a trembling hand on his fur. "You saved all of us again." The soldiers who once doubted her now stepped forward, their faces softening with respect. Mills offered his hand, guilt and gratitude blending in his expression. "Ma'am, we owe you an apology." She shook her head. "No, you listened to the dog. That's what saved us." And as the midday sun warmed the yard again, the tension finally lifted, leaving only relief, gratitude, and a silent understanding. Heroes don't always walk on 2 legs, because courage doesn't shout, it senses, protects, and refuses to back down. And sometimes, the truth reveals itself the same way Titan did, with a single desperate bark that changes everything. Thank you for listening. And if this story moved you, drop a comment, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more stories just like this. Your support means the world.